What up, those sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. It's your boy J2DaR, and we're back with your guys' favorite, and I do mean favorite and most special co-host than me. We're back with Miss NikkiC, yo.
What up, y'all?
And we back to give you guys these quick hot topics. But before we start, you guys make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell. Guess what? It's right below. So just go ahead and hit all three of them. Go and get it out of the way, so that way you ain't got to worry about it later. We appreciate it so much. Miss Nikki, what's up first?
All right, so let's start out with something light for the first 5 minutes.
Oh, so you gonna give me something light because you got something heavy you want to get off your chest. You think you slick. Okay.
You know, we always start out with some heavy stuff, so we're going to lighten it up a bit.
Okay, how light we talking here?
All right, so Klay Thompson goes public with a relationship with MegtheStallion. Do you like it?
You're going real light. Wait a minute, hold on. Klay Thompson and MegtheStallion?
I like it. I like it for her.
I can see that.
I like it for her.
I ain't got no problem with it. You know what? Maybe this is Klay always cooler than the other side of the pillow.
You know.
So, that is the captain. So, do I have a problem with it? Actually, no. I think it'll be interesting to see how this kind of couple kind of works out. Again, everybody wants to be a quote-unquote basketball wife, but let's see if this is not just about being a basketball wife. Let's just see if there's just true chemistry in what they got going on. Now, again, I ain't knocking Meg. She is a
Beautiful girl.
She's a fine young lady.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it. But Klay keep all pew-pews locked up. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking out for you, brother. I just want you to keep all pew-pews locked up. Because she got a habit with,
No.
allegedly.
I like it for her. For one, it's a mature relationship for her. She, money bag, yo. Yeah.
Hey, when you date a rapper, you date somebody in the industry, you always going to expect the drama. It's somebody different.
This is a mature relationship for her. She went to rehab.
They say opposites attract.
She went to rehab, so she won't be doing all that drinking and all that, pot of donuts that she was doing before, because this Jamaican man is not tolerating that shit. Period.
I mean, if I'm a Klay, I'm just worried about one thing, seeing if I could palm
As
the
far
cheek.
as the guns are concerned, she was shot at, allegedly.
Pew-pewed at.
But I think this is very good for her, and she kept this, from the last relationships that she's had, this one has been kind of quiet.
Okay.
And I think she really likes him.
Well,
She's digging him.
It ain't quiet how she exposed it.
Yeah, well.
On the Source magazine video shoot? Photo shoot? With Klay sitting in the back?
With him sitting in the back. That's her man.
Chilling?
Chilling. That's what they doing.
Look, if I'm Klay, I'm only worried about one thing. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest about it. Look,
I'm just happy for her.
I'm just trying to see if my hands can palm the cheeks like the basketball.
That's it.
Well, and then of course, you know what? I can't say that on. But she had every female on one sub and testing how low they can go with their needs. What's next? This is supposed to be light, and this ain't light, man.
Fred VanVleet is now named the new president of the union for the NBA players.
Okay, Fred.
Yeah, let's go, Fred.
All right, so, as you know, every 4 years they have to elect a new player president. It can't always be the same person, so it kind of rotates. So last time we had CJ McCullough. And now we got Fred VanVleet, which means if they have to go to negotiate anything in the collective bargaining agreement, The negotiations are going to be done by Fred VanVleet.
Well, you know, Fred don't give no F's at all.
Now, again, the new deal started in 2023 and 2024. And basically, after 6 years of the deal, the NBA can opt out, which is in 28 and 29. So this might line up right in his tenured for a collective bargaining agreement negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, I know a little bit about that, so I know how that could be. I'm going to say this. Good luck, Fred, with the new job. It is something challenging.
Congratulations, Fred.
Shout out to Freaky Fred, as Miss NikkiC calls him, because that's her thing. Just a little note, man. Fred was averaging last season 14 points, 3.7 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. So, hey, I ain't got no love. I got a lot of love for my boy Fred. Congratulations. I hope they don't have to really do no real bargaining in the NBA. Hopefully this is just like a quick one and done. And there is no holdouts, no stallouts, no short seasons. Because we had one of those before and it sucked. So shout out to Fred. Good luck, Fred. CJ McCullough held it down. I'm pretty sure all the other past presidents will help you out. So like CJ, Chris Paul, there was a couple of others. So good luck, Fred, and we'll see you on the next go round. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Well, the dream has been canceled.
What do you mean?
The Suns and Booker agreed to a 2-year extension worth $145 million.
Oh, fuck.
So, no Booker to Detroit.
Well, the dream is canceled. I mean, like you said, 2 years, 145. I told y'all
I go stay too.
That was truly a hope and a wish, and I told you guys don't hold your breath on it. But again, I just knew it wasn't going to happen. So this is where we move on and do what we need to go do, and we build around Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, and Jalen Duren, and Asher Thompson. And that's exactly where we need to continue to build. Now, if you ask me, we're still itching for this, this veteran power forward that we need, right? And I feel like Miles Bridges could be that guy. So if we're going to make a move, maybe that's the move we make instead of looking for Devin Booker. I know we will need a backup point guard, but guess what? We getting Jaden Ivey back, so I think we'll be okay. And then with Karis LeVert, and then bringing over somebody else we just brought over. God, I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, he was a result of Derek Schroeder's
trade. Yeah, so I mean, again, we should have a little balance, but if I'm Devin Booker, I would have signed this extension here easily. Not just because it's about the money. Not just because it's about the money. It's the opportunity to play with Jalen Green.
Yep.
Jalen Green is something different. Now, again, do I love our pick with Cade Cunningham? Absolutely. Would I have been mad if we would have selected Jalen Green? Absolutely not. I'd have bought that jersey the same way I got the Cade Cunningham jersey hanging up right now. Flat out. But Jalen Green is a special talent. Again, I can see this, man. I know this. I'm actually shocked that Houston gave him up. I thought he was going to be a real core piece to what they're building, but to see that he's not.
With Phoenix, with KD
and you put him in the conference with Houston.
So he gonna be on some revenge. All 2025.
I like this move. It's only 2 years, so maybe we can get our hopes up again after 2 years with Devin Booker. Again, he'll still be in his prime. And then maybe we can pair him up with Cade Cunningham. But right now, we're just going to have to hold out for the next 2 years, and hopefully we sign a bona fide power forward that can help us out. Because, again, that's what I truly feel we need at AwwDacity Sports. We're saying that we need for them Pistons. What's next?
All right, so now that these 5 minutes is up, let's get into the what the fuck news.
Oh.
On What the Fuck News this week, on the Mind Game podcast with LeBron, KD, and SteveNash this week.
Okay.
KD takes a shot at Michael Jordan.
Oh, no, not KD.
For playing baseball while trying to make a case for LeBron being good. I'm gonna let you go first, cause we passed the 5 minutes. Go ahead.
This is why some people shouldn't have fucking podcasts, right? Because this was nothing but a glaze session for LeBron James, and I can't believe KD, you actually
fell for that
to the point where you actually tried to make a case for a dude who in the same position as you are. First and foremost, neither one of y'all is ever going to be the GOAT. First and foremost. Number two, both of y'all some mama's boys. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Again, you can call me what you want to, because again, I might have not had lived with my biological, but he was there, right? But you criticize one of the greatest players of all time for leaving to go play a sport after his father died.
Father was murdered. Just put it out there. Your father was murdered.
There's certain things we can and can't say on YouTube.
Oh, his father was unalived. I'm sorry. But, I mean, they got me hot, man. You should have went first. I mean, MJ's father was definitely unalived. And we all know the history behind this. So, not only did he walk away from the game when he was in his prime, after winning 3 championships back to back to back, something LeBron has never done in his career, something KD has never done in his career. He walks away for 2 years to fulfill something that his dad had wanted him to do. Yeah.
And for KD to open his mouth and say that he wasn't dedicated to the game because he walked away, man, you full of shit. I ain't got no more love for you, KD. I really had you up here, but in the sense that you don't know what it's like to have your dad, to have a male father around. Clearly, that's your fucking problem. Now, I don't care if you come down on my show and say whatever you want to say, because again, I'm saying what the hell I want to say. Because I know what it's like to have my father around. I also know what it's like to not have him around now. But I'm still the man I am now because he was around. Now, I get it. I remember you saying, the real MVP for you was your mama. Well, the real MVP for MJ was his daddy. Again, he loved his mama to death, but his real MVP was his daddy. So he walks away for 2 years, right? Comes back. And then wins another 3 championships back to back to back. Again, that's 6 championships in over, 8 years. And that is something that KD nor LeBron has never done. But you're making a case to say LeBron is better than MJ. All right, well, let's just go ahead and do this. I ain't wrote this, they wrote this. This is directly from Basketball Reference. Right? So let's do a little history here. They say, because they give us a nickname from some of these people. KD's nickname is Durantula, KD, Slim Reaper, Easy Money Sniper, the Servant, and Green Room. Right? LeBron Ramon James is King James, boo, LBJ, the Chosen One. He
named himself that.
Bron, the Little Emperor, that sounds about right. The Akron Hammer, L Train, Benjamin Buckets, Captain America, Homelander.
Now that fits. And Homelander Jr.
And LaFlop James. Damn. Okay. Now, when we get to MJ's, because again, we got to be true fair because this is who we talking about, right? It is Mike, Air Jordan, MJ, his airness, Money, Black Cat, Mr. June, Superman, Captain Marvel, Black Jesus, Magic Mike, whoa, and of course, GOAT, the GOAT. So if Basketball Reference is already calling him the GOAT, how were we saying you are the GOAT, LeBron? And I'm confused. But here's the other thing. And now they want to switch the topic and say that, it's the era was different, yada, yada, yada. No, y'all playing in a really soft era. I can't believe y'all sat there and giggled and laughed about this. SteveNash, you should be disgusted in yourself. You should walk away from the podcast, bro. I truly feel that way. Kevin Durant, you should never ever go on another podcast. Actually, you should apologize to MJ. Straight up. LeBron James, I would almost expect you to know better, but you too damn stupid to know anything. I'm expect you to could just sit there and laugh like the damn dummy you fucking is. Because again, your daddy was your teammate. Delonte West. So that's why you don't know no fucking better. Because your mama was too busy twerking it up on your teammate.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? That's why you left Cleveland. That's why you ain't got no loyalty. That's why you ain't got no whole training. That is what's wrong with you.
When your teammate is your stepdaddy.
My bad. You told me to go first, so let me get it off my chest.
Your teammate
but check
is
this
your
out.
Stepdaddy, bro.
Man, look, but let's just look at this, man. I mean, again, we got they always try to criticize MJ, man, and they always got just the dumbest things to say. Oh, what happened to my screen here? My screen just went totally dark. There we go. LeBron James has been a 6-time all-defensive player. Just 6. Right? Michael Jordan, 9 times. Also a 3-time steal champion. Right? 3-time All-Star MVP, 5-time MVP, 6 times final MVP. Oh, and also 1987 and 1988 Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. Let's go back to LeBron James. We already know we're not going to find a Defensive Player of the Year on LeBron James' record, right? So let's already look past that. No, and there's no stealing. There's no steal champion in here, so we're going to look. So let's go KD. KD, you don't have a single. You ain't registered a single first team Defensive Player of the Year? And you talking about dedication to the NBA, man, shut your ass up. You ain't got no room to talk. Hell, if you didn't go play for Golden State, you wouldn't have 2 championships. I mean, let's keep it real. When you had the opportunity to be the man in Brooklyn, what did you do? You folded and blamed KD. You blamed Kyrie Irving because he didn't want to take the jab. Oh, yeah, I'm stomping all over y'all today. I got some time today, as the children said. But then you want to sit up there and go honey glaze for LeBron James? For the dude who came in at the era with you, who you supposed to be competing with, and you want to say that he's the... What is wrong with you? Oh, that's right. Again, no fucking direction. No male figure in your life. No one to show you that iron sharpens iron. Now, I'm not saying she couldn't do it. Because again...
Because there's some women that wear
it is some that can do it.
Phenomenal men.
Again, I'm also a product of it.
Exactly.
But I also know what it's like to have a man in my life.
That's right.
So I just got a real problem with Kevin Durant saying the shit that he said, and nobody said nothing. And you know what?
Bullshit.
The shit that y'all saying today, just know, the media that we are in, right? We gonna call y'all out. But guess what's coming? Y'all day is coming, because y'all still gonna be trying to play basketball when MJ there. And I want y'all to say that shit to his face with your chest.
I can't wait.
Because I believe none of you punk motherfuckers got the ability to do that. Yeah, I'm saying it. Y'all ain't finna say none of that shit to MJ face to this day, to the point where I believe if MJ still wanted to suit up, he'd definitely body y'all. And again, y'all see me with pistol gear on right now, so this should tell you, for me to go this hard for MJ, says a lot. But unfortunately, I'm a realist. And I'm just an overall fan of sports, man. And I know what it's like to be a fan. And again, what they just did...
that was just straight up disrespectful.
Was disrespectful and some whole shit. Matter of fact, your mama should have taught y'all better. Your mama should have been on the phone with y'all after y'all said that shit, said, hey, y'all need to go apologize to MJ. Do y'all know if there was no MJ, y'all sneaker deals wouldn't be shit? What's a sneaker deal?
What's a sneaker deal?
Y'all be getting punked.
One. You wouldn't have one.
Y'all be getting punked because, again, look at what the sneaker deal Converse gave Magic Johnson. He didn't own a part of what happened or every shoe deal. MJ still got that deal to this day, and he ain't played a single goddamn game. Are they still making Magic Johnson Converses?
Nope.
They still making Jordans though, right?
Yep. Every day, all day, and y'all niggas buying them.
Okay. But that's what y'all trying to get to. Y'all trying to get to that longevity. So y'all don't understand who y'all dealing with. But we gonna help y'all over here at AwwDacity Sports. But you know what? Let Miss Nikki in here so that way she can get it off her chest, because I might circle back to this topic, because boy, I am hot with this bullshit y'all done said.
First of all, they up there on the Mind Game podcast giggling like some bitches, drinking wine and shit. You see how LeBron made sure that they were sitting up there so he can get his inhibitions down, so he can get in there and talk like the bitches that they are. They talking like pussy ass hoes. Excuse my Florida French.
I'm so glad we ain't monetized.
Okay? First of all, again, y'all ain't got no men in your damn life. This man sat up there and went out for 2 years to pay homage to his father, who had been unalive, because his father got him into sports, period. Do you realize Michael Jordan played everything? Everything. And the one thing he wanted to do in homage for his father's unaliveness is go play that sports. Now let me tell you something. Since you pussy holes, and I'm talking about KD and LeBron, want to sit up there and talk about MJ going to play baseball. See, in this man's first year with the Birmingham Barons, his stats was 202. He had a batting average. His 202 batting average. He had 88 hits, 3 home runs, 51 RBIs, 30 stolen bases, and 51 walks.
Okay.
Which is not bad for a man that ain't played no baseball in years. Which goes to show to his what? Athletic ability that was developed by his father for him to play everything. So for you, I don't want to go there. Let me
go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
For you punk motherfuckers,
go ahead and say it.
KD and LeBron that ain't never had no man in your life.
That
that's special to you. LeBron, I understand you may not know who your daddy is the way your mama is out there. Period. I understand why you got the pussy hole attitude, because you grew up in that shit. KD, I expected a little bit better out of you because I know your mama don't play that shit. But I seen how you went back after everybody drug your ass from the Mind the Podcast review, and you went and pussy pop and crab walked that shit back that you said about MJ.
Did he walk it back?
Yes, that nigga walked it back.
Oh, crap, bro.
Yeah, you crab walked it back because the people got in your ass. You the one came up saying, they pulled up all your tweets and stuff about how you admired this man, how you glorified this man, and how you wanted to mirror your play toward like MJ. But then you gonna get on here and talk shit with him, with a pussy ass nigga LeBron James, a hater? I cannot wait for Michael Jefferson Jordan to come on NBC Sports, whatever they gonna name it, whatever they gonna name the basketball program. Because a real nigga finna sit up there and talk that shit, and I can't wait.
You know what else is funny about this? Right? The simple fact that they tried to say that, they still trying to make this case about LeBron being the greatest of all time, right? How can he be the greatest of all time?
He put that shit on himself.
Hold on, how can he be the greatest of all time when you only got one scoring title? When you only got one scoring title? MJ got 10. But you know what else is funny about this? How many teams has LeBron played for?
Like I said, he ain't got no home.
How many teams has LeBron, captain LeBron, Homelander? How many teams has he played for? He's played for Cleveland, played for Miami, then he went back to Cleveland, so are we counting that as 2?
Go ahead.
Right? And then he played for the Lakers, and then he about to get traded, so this is going to be a 4th team, right? Let's look at KD's record. KD, my boy, has started with, Seattle, which is OKC. Then went to Golden State, so that's 2. Then went to Brooklyn, that's 3. Went to Phoenix, that's 4. And now playing with Houston, that's 5, and he's going on year 17. Homelander is going on year 20, 22? Yeah, 22. So he spent 11 years with Cleveland, 7 with the Lakers, 4 with Miami. So if he retire, who you going to retire as? Because Cleveland might not want you there since you left them with the decision. But let me go ahead and go a little further. Let me go over Michael Jordan's joint. Oh, damn.
You will have to.
Oh, shit. You know what? There's only one team under here, guys. We all know that already.
Yep. He did it with one team.
He did it with one team. And y'all sucker ass busters ain't never three-peated in y'all life. So y'all go give MJ his respect. Y'all go kneel and kiss the ring, right? Which is what y'all need to go do, right? And go tell MJ y'all sorry before he show up there.
I can't wait.
Because if y'all don't, before he get there, he's just really going to expose how soft y'all really are. And even if y'all don't, I still hope he expose y'all for how soft y'all are. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Okay. So now y'all can stop hating. It's the first thing they said Flag was going to be a bust because he only had 12 points.
He ain't Bronny James.
And then the Cooper stopper, Bronny James, shut him down on the Summer League game. I watched that shit. And he did, this is your first summer league game. Yeah, Cooper had the jitters. But I mean, and then Bronny James trying to talk. First of all, I just want to go, I'm sorry I jumped out first. Why are y'all trying to pit Bronny James against this boy, against Cooper Flag?
Because they need to keep the James name in the rotation because his daddy old and they made a big spectacle about him being in the league. So
but nigga,
they need
you
to give
been
him
in the
a
G
villain.
League for 2 years and you still ain't shit.
His whole career for to be in the G League.
You've been in the G League for 2 years, but now your father is demanding that you start for the Lakers. But
that ain't finna happen. New ownership ain't
the
going
Lakers
for that.
ain't listening to your daddy no goddamn way, so it don't matter. Anywho, now he's trying to, Bronny's trying to say that he wants to be a defensive player. He wants to be a defensive stopper. Your daddy don't even play defense, nigga. Who the hell you gonna learn defensive stopping power from? What you gonna stop?
Oh, man. No, please tell me he didn't say that.
I'm done. You know what? Cooper Flag, I know you balled out last night. I'm gonna let J2DaR talk about it. But, Bronny, you really didn't do anything. He just had the jitters, and I understand him being nervous because that's his first G League game. And then basically you call yourself trying to take, quote unquote, advantage of this boy to get some spotlight.
Basically, you got to tag on to something
But you suck.
When you're related to the biggest narcissist daddy, alive, and that's your daddy. So you're gonna have to tie your name to something like he always do, right?
And
that's exactly what they did.
You're not better than Cooper Flag.
First and foremost, charging $400 for a summer league ticket, man.
Yeah, they need their asses beat for that. I watched it for free.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. There's no way you're paying $400 for a summer league ticket. Let's just keep it a buck, right? But then too, Bronny James didn't stop him. It was his first summer league game.
Yeah,
I think I remember Bronny James' first summer league game, and he went 0 for 7 and put up 2 points. What are we talking about?
If he scored points,
no, he did. It was 2 points. So what are we talking about?
And they kept glorifying it.
Those 2 points every time. Matter of fact, they just did it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
When all he did was put up 2 points and they glorified it. Cooper Flag put up 12. Okay. Let's talk about these 31 he just put up.
Yep. Last night he balled out.
Or let's not even talk about these 31. Let's talk about the fact that he put up these 31 and Dallas has now shut him down for the rest of the summer league saying he ain't playing no more. He is exactly what we thought he was. You forgot. He was already out there playing with the big boys.
Yeah.
He's already out there playing with Team USA. Bronny James already said this young man is he already has it, but again, we also heard him say that about his son. Now, was he really just glazing his sons?
Of course
Could have
he
been.
was.
Was he telling the truth about Cooper?
He was.
He definitely was. Because KD also said the same thing about him too. But for them to compare and Bronny James to say that he's the Cooper stopper, come on, bro. I don't know. Only defense that you're playing is on Fortnite, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, maybe. You're not playing defense in the NBA. We see you get torched every summer league game. So to say you're their new Pat Beverly or the Brian Russell who deemed himself the Kobe stopper who never was really the Kobe stopper, right? Things just don't happen like that. So pump your brakes, young man, because the rest of your career is either going to be spent in the G League or enjoy your $2 million and get ready to get bought out because once your daddy's traded, you're out of there.
Yeah, Homelander and Homelander Jr., they want to get rid of both of them.
The spectacle is over, so enjoy what little basketball you have right now at this moment. Right? Because again, it's over. But before we get to the next topic, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, right? Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so our guy Ron Holland balled out last night in the Pistons Summer League game with these stats of 28 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals while making 4 3-pointers.
All right, Ron. That's what I'm talking about.
Ron.
You know what? This is Ron solidifying himself either into the starting rotation or right into that six-man spot. Because again, as a guy who can kind of look at talent and see where it's going to lead, I feel like he's going to have a long fit for us. He does come in there. He does the dirty work and the hard work we need him to do. And he isn't afraid to put the ball on the ground and go at it. So this reminds me of those old school Pistons days, right? When we were loaded with people that went and did that type of work. So when I say he's part of the core that we can't get rid of,
we need Ron.
Now having him rather start or come off the bench is going to be key for us. But I think,
when he come off the bench,
just what he just did him coming off the bench with Marcus Sasser.
Him and Sasser.
That's gonna be straight. So we just gotta find somebody to run with him. But now that we gave him the opportunity to let him run free in the summer league, Ron just showed us that he absolutely deserves his spot, his roster spot with the Pistons. Now let's see in the summer league what this rookie point guard that we drafted. Let's see what he does from Tennessee. Hopefully he can come in. But again, if he does make it and he does pretty good, because again, he was shooting upwards to, I think his percentages from 3-point was either between 35 and 45%, somewhere in between there. So if he was shooting that high, then that's going to cause a problem for Marcus. That's going to cause a real problem for Marcus because, again, that's a very high number, again, just to come off the board, to come off the bench, light it up. But, again, we also got Duncan Robinson to replace Tim Hardaway. So that's another person that's going to flame it up for us. So I see there might be a small battle for minutes there between maybe Duncan Robinson and Ron. But, again, we can move Ron. We can play Duncan Robinson at the 4 for a little bit because he's done it for Miami a couple times. So I think we'll be okay with that. Minutes were paying out there. Shout out to Ron Holland, man. Get your run in. Solidify your spot, man. And let's get back into these playoffs because, again, I told everybody last year after I seen the team, right, I said that team is not a play-in team. It was a playoff team, right? So I'm going to give my prediction again about these very Detroit Pistons. But you know what? I can almost prematurely give it right now. Again, with the current core that we have, I'm going to say we are a top 4 team inside the Eastern Conference. Yes, I said top 4 team. So that means we are not a play-in team. We are a playoff team. And I'm already predicting it early, and I haven't seen the roster. But again, when you think Thompson, Duran, Ivy, Kay Cunningham, Duncan Robinson, Ron Holland, Marcus Sasser, that's enough to sway me for this to be a play-in team. I mean, a playoff team. So, what's next?
It's official. Tariq Skubal will start for the All-Star game to face off against Paul Sings.
All right, man. My dog Scuba finally got the call to start the starting pitcher for the All-Star game for the AL versus Paul Sings. Yo, this guy Paul, man, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, man. First of all, he's only in his second year. First of all, then he was Rookie of the Year last year. This is his second All-Star game, so which tells you this young man is not nothing to be played with.
He ain't nothing to play with.
But here's crazy. His first year, he went 11-3. And then so that's like he won 78% of his games. And then he ended with, hold on, I'm trying to find his strikeouts here. Oh, he ended up with 170 strikeouts, right? Which is pretty good. This year, though, he's 4-8. And he's starting the All-Star game for the National Leaguers. But he do have 131 strikeouts, so
you know, hey, that's their best. The best versus the best.
I mean, he only had one complete game. I don't know, but when we go over here and look at my boss, when we look at my boy Scoobies, he really with it. He 10-3. Last year he was 27 in his Cy Young year. He went 18-4, so he's still on track to almost produce what he did in last year. Man, his years before that, man, in Detroit were like horrible, but somehow he just turned it around. Last year he had 228 strikeouts. This year he's at 153. So out of all the 19 games started, he's completed one. And then he has one shutout. And he's pitched 121 innings, and only gave up 9 home runs. So I can see why Scooby is starting for the AL. But this Paul Sinks one is kind of questionable. Now I'm kind of looking at this like, I know he's the man, he's still a big hype, but whatever. Let's give it to Paul Sinks. I hope it's going to be a great game tonight. I would probably be missing it because, again, I got some other stuff I got to watch. And, again, it's the AL All-Star. I can always catch the highlights.
Right.
What's next?
All right, so we have another update in What the Fuck News.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one involving Robert Coonan-ass Griffin coming for Angel Reese again. Is it just hate or something else? I'm going to let you go first.
Both. I think it's both. I think it's hate because of who he's connected to. But I think it's something else because, again, he never had one. And if you understand what I'm saying, catch between the lines.
Catch between the lines, yep.
Right? I have a problem with any man who sits on his station with his lady in the background, bobbing her neck like this, and doing the mannerisms of a black woman, while he back there talking about a black woman.
Tearing her down.
You, sir, are the epitome of a coon. The fact that all of this is let me back up. So, if you guys haven't noticed, right, there was some random idiot who took the cover of the new 2K6 basketball game that's coming out, right, with Angel Reese on it, and then took the whole cover and made her a monkey, and he posted it. Why do you always feel the need to say something negative about this young lady, sir? Is it because you like her? Now, back in the day, right, when I was a kid and we were growing up, right, you know, if you liked the girl, you kind of just keep picking on her just so you know, because you liked her that much. Is that what you doing, sir? Because, again, if you shooting your shot that way, then I suggest you get rid of the little bunny you got sitting back there on the couch.
Milk.
Right? Before you approach this young lady. I think that's what it possibly is. But, again, let's look at it from the hate side. Let's look at it from the hate side of it.
It's something else. It's something different.
I understand that if you sit around a bunch of people, you tend to pick up the ideologies and the thought processes of those group of sets of people.
Of said people.
I understand that. I've seen it. And do I think that Robert Griffin is doing this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm not giving him a pass because not only has he done it once, he's done it twice.
He keep coming for this.
But then when you do it to a sense where, again, if you're having an opinion on something, have your opinion. That's okay. I get it. You're so in love with Caitlin Clark, but over here on AwwDacity Sports, we ain't. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just because that's your great white hope, your great white hype. There were plenty of fans in the WNBA before she got there. The only reason why Angel Reese accepted this bad guy title, and I ain't mad at her, is like, shit, if you're going to keep calling me that, I'm going to accept the title. Mm-hmm. You know what? Okay, I'm the bad guy. It is what it is. Dennis Rodman did the exact same thing when he went from Detroit to Chicago. He accepted the bad guy role. What did that get him? More championships.
I was gonna say NBA championships.
More championships. You got. I mean, again, he got 2 with Detroit. Then he got Chicago. Won how many more? So, or are you saying the things that your wife and her girlfriends are saying, and they're too pussy to say the things out loud? Now, I ain't Ryan Clark. I ain't gotta walk shit back. Because over here at AwwDacity Sports, my shit.
Yeah, we fucks with Angel Reese. We fucks with Angel Reese hard.
I mess with the 305 bar.
Yeah, we fucks with her.
But what I'm not gonna allow you to do is just, again, continue to berate her and not think that nobody has her back. There are plenty of people who do. How would you feel if somebody made a derogatory comment at your wife?
Oh, they done drug her ass in the comments.
No, hold on. No. Let's just say this shoe was reversed here. Follow me here. Let's just say that was your wife that was the cover athlete for 2K. Right? Let's just say it was his wife, right? And if it was your wife and it was going to be a derogatory comment that was made, what do you think it would have been?
They being racist against
No. The image that would have been on the video game cover. Just think about that. Just think about that to yourself. Don't say it. Don't say it. Now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you're Robert Griffin III now and you seeing that image,
it'd have been a Toll House. Clubhouse.
Are you
salty?
Are you upset?
Ooh, he would be highly upset.
Exactly my point. So, bro, think before you open your big ass mouth, man. I understand you got a podcast. You're a great, you went to school. You did great at learning. You're a Rhodes Scholar. All of that. But bro, don't let your mouth overload your ass, because we in the community will still talk to you. We will still tell you about yourself.
They have.
You know what? Before I get off this topic, Miss Nikki, you want to get in here?
My thing of it is Robert, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's having a stellar year this year, okay? You want to hate on that? Hate on my stats. Hate on that shit, and you can't hate on that shit. Period. So you can't hate on her. But you want to sit up there and take up the beef that your wife got with Angel Reese because her and Caitlin Clark don't get along. Hell yeah, bitch, I don't get along with this bitch, because every time y'all always want to put something in the media that I got something against this bitch, Caitlin Clark. So yeah, you want to make it real? I'm going to make it real. It is what it is. And Caitlin Clark do pop her shit at Angel Reese. What she supposed to do, just back down? Hell no, she a girl from Baltimore. She ain't backing down from shit. And then she not supposed to. But the fact of the matter is, you got into some women's bullshit. Stay out of ladies' motherfucking conversations and bullshit, Robert. You on some whole ass shit now. You supposed to be a man, be a man. You in some bitch shit. Stay out of women's shit. Leave that damn girl alone. She's having a stellar season this season. And that's all y'all can sit up there and talk about is how her and Caitlyn don't get along. It's a lot of WNBA players that don't get along and play against each other. And yeah, they beef and they talk shit. Just like men in the NBA. They beef and they talk shit. But for you to go on a whole damn campaign against this girl, I'm glad they coming after your ass. You got Shaq on your motherfucking neck right now.
Look, what's crazy is how he up here stomping for Caitlin Clark, right? And how she's so great. Do you remember the man that sabotaged the rest of his career? Do you remember his name? Do you remember what he looked like? Do you remember the coach's name?
Who? Oh, that sabotaged Robert Griffin III's career?
Mm-hmm. Who literally yanked it from right under him? Do you know who that coach was and what team it happened on?
I know he got yanked from the Washington Redskins.
Mm-hmm. It was the Washington Redskins.
I can't remember the coach's name.
Mike Shanahan. White dude.
And you out here capping for a bid.
Capping. Who, in return, guess who Robert Griffin lost his job to?
Mike Shanahan.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you talking about the
quarterback
job. Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about on ESPN.
Mm-mm. No, that was something different. But again, that's karma coming back for your ass. But guess who he also lost his quarterback? His starting quarterback job to. The same person that was drafted in the same year as him, only a few picks later. Ready for that name?
Go ahead and drop it.
Kirk Cousins.
But you out here capping.
Boy, you better mind the company you keep. So let me go ahead and get this off my chest for you right now, man, because I just, there's just some things like,
Go ahead and play his song.
I gotta play my song for
play
you.
Play that anthem.
Like you gotta get your song before we get out of here, because this wouldn't be AwwDacity Sports if we ain't call one of them out.
Call you out.
I mean, we called every other one out, so we might as well just go ahead and say it about you too.
Always. Leave that girl alone.
Leave the 305 Barbie alone, bro.
Leave her alone.
Go ahead and deal with, that shit you got with at home, right? Be happy in your marriage. Just do what you need to do.
Keep your wife's personal feelings off your podcast.
Women's sports, unless you're upholding it, because again, that is our job, is to uplift women's sports. Okay? And over here at AwwDacity Sports, we watch the WNBA. I keep trying to tell y'all.
We fucks with Angel Reese the long way.
Just do your jobs and support the WNBA and all women's sports. What's next?
And lastly, Ndamukong Suh is officially calling quits after 38. Calls it quits officially at the age of 38. He's retiring.
All right. So the number one overall draft pick in the 2010 NFL draft by the Detroit Lions. This is our number 2 overall pick, first round pick in the 2010 draft. Our first defensive tackle, where it changed our defensive line and gave us a presence. I mean, he was ferocious. He was mean. Hell, he stomped on enough people. He stepped on ankles. And then he left us And then he went and played for a couple other teams. He spent 5 years in Detroit, 3 years in Miami, 1 year with the Rams, 1 year in Philly, and 3 years in Tampa, where eventually he won the Super Bowl in Tampa. But we do know he won his Defensive Rookie of the Year in his first All-Pro in Detroit. Again, that was in 2010. That's what my man was supposed to do. Right? Shout out to Sue. He had a great career. I mean, he played almost every game of every season that I see besides this last year. So out of 199 games, he started 191. Wow, that is a great record.
Yes, it is.
He finished with 600 tackles, 392 solos, 208 assists, 130 tackles for a loss, 214 quarterback hits, 1 safety, and 71.5 sacks. Is this Hall of Fame worthy? I would have to say yes. Right? Again, 5-time Pro Bowl, 1-time Super Bowl champ, 3-time All-Pro. Again, it's hard to say anything bad about Sue. I got nothing but love for him since he came through the Detroit pipeline. I am mad that we didn't ever have the opportunity to reunite and have him back over there and get a championship with him. But apparently he was being an asshole to us and said he didn't want to come play with us. So you lucky I'm not saying fuck you on the way out, my dude.
Exactly.
But I am going to give you your flowers and say, man, congratulations. I hope you enjoy retirement. Again, the year he did win that Super Bowl was in 2020 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where, again, he only played 4 games with them. Come on, man. I can't even give you a ring for that. That's just almost like the bubble championship. Forget that I said that, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't even mean to do it like that. My bad. I know that's going to cause some tension between people. But, hey, it is what it is. But, again, so Ndamukong Suh is finally retiring. So with that menace is out of the way. There are plenty of great other defensive tackles that are going to follow behind him. So let's see how that shakes out. But this is your boy. This is the end of AwwDacity Sports. So this is your boy J2DaR signing out. We're here with your special guest host, Miss NikkiC.
All right, y'all.
And we catch you guys at the next episode.
Peace.